flag salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Comment, seeing none. Did you have a chance to read the minutes?
I didn't see any mistakes, so I make a motion, Mr. Chairman, to approve.
Approve them as read, and I'll second that. All in favor say aye. Aye.
Do you want to state that you're acting chairman for the chairman's comment?
Okay, well, yeah. I'm running the meeting as vice chair. Did I hear an aye from you on the vote? Okay, it's 2-0. Commissioner comments and committee reports. Did you have anything?
I attended the thing down to the bank that Wednesday or Thursday? Was it Wednesday?
Yeah.
And I thought it was going to be more about the river, but it's more about the quality of water. So I learned some stuff, but nothing about the river and the heights.
The flood.
The flood.
Okay. Is that all?
That's all I have.
I have a K.S.A meeting Thursday at Troy. That's the only thing I have to report. Okay. Department heads. New business. First up is Wes Reiner for 2 different items. First one's a purchase order for pickup.
Good afternoon. So first I have the PO for the Public Works Administrator's vehicle. It is a 2020 Chevy Colorado from Lewis for $29,425. Let me correct that. That'll be from Lewis Chevrolet. We did get bids from Ford and from Chevy for those, and that was the lowest bid.
Are we going to have any signage put on it?
Yes, by county resolution, all county vehicles will have, except for investigators and stuff like that. So we'll take it to either Tabs or to Wolf and get prices on Atchison County Road and Bridge put on the side of it.
Yeah, by state statute, actually.
Oh, it's state statute.
We may have a resolution about it, but there's a statute on it as well. So. Okay, any other questions? Do I hear a motion to approve the 2020 Chevy Colorado pickup in the amount of $29,425?
I so move, Mr. Chairman.
And I will second that. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed? Pass 2-0. Just the one?
Yep, just top sheet. I should be able to pick up that vehicle today, by the way.
Just maybe a point of information for people that might watch or might go out there and wonder why their price doesn't match. They're not getting this price. This is purchased under a state contract with the special pricing. Yep. It's just through them. Yeah.
I didn't think we got it.
No, sorry, I should have said that. These are all state contract prices of the bids that we got. And so, yeah, random public cannot go out to Lewis and get a vehicle for the same price because we were able to fall under the state contract.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You'll get the tags and all that taken care of.
Yep. That'll be $29.75 at the treasurer's office to get the tag, and then they'll mail it to us. So we'll have a paper tag for a week.
Comment that this is from the new Public Works Administrator.
I did.
You did?
I did when I presented it to you. Okay. My other PO is for Commander One, which is the software that we use to run all the tornado sirens throughout the county. It's software that we pay for once a year for the license. It's $3,500, and that is budgeted for. It comes out of the normal budget.
Any questions? Do I hear
I'll make a motion to approve, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, I'll second that. Any other comments? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Passed 2-0.
On a different note, last time the water was over 59, every 10 days we had to do something. I've been told it could be up there on it for 2 months.
Well, so every 10 days when it's up on something on the Kansas side, so anything that falls within our county, I would have to do a disaster declaration. But with the predictions that we're supposed to get, we shouldn't be affected because of elevation. We're higher. So we shouldn't have any roads closed or any damage to anything from this go around. Although 59 obviously is covered, so right now all of our emergency services are first responding and covering the Winthrop area, since Buchanan County is kind of cut off from them. So until the water does recede, we will be any fire, emergency, medical, any of that. We cover them for mutual aid. So until the water goes down. Right now we're at 25 feet, 25.3404, 25.04. And we're predicted to go up to 26.8, which is still below. 28, 29 is when it starts to come up on the river road, and our in the city, and then our river road out in the county. But we're not supposed to get to that. Although Omaha is predicted to get 5 to 7 inches of rain here in the next couple of days, so that could change.
They were letting out about 50,000 cubic,
80,000.
but now it's 80. That's what I was going to say. It's a lot more than what they were letting out earlier.
Yep.
And I've been told it's going to get higher than what it was, and it's going to stay up a long time.
Correct, it is. And with no levees, and we're at the mercy of whatever comes down the river. And a lot of people question why the levees weren't fixed, because the water never receded enough to get in there to fix the levees.
No, that's not true. They could have fixed mine. They could have fixed my neighbor. We're number 1 and number 2.
Yes, on your side. I was talking about on the Missouri side.
Oh.
Yes, on your side, they absolutely could have. Because once again,
I think there's $1 million.
And then we're still waiting on our PDA meetings for our disaster that we declared. So here before long, hopefully, they'll be in to do our PDA meetings, which is where we go out with FEMA to each of the sites that we declared on, and they examine those sites and take all their information before we can proceed.
Did you ever have a chance to get with Mark and go out and look at all of our bridges, roads for FEMA?
So I didn't get with Mark, but Roger and Mark did go out. In fact, I gave Mark my iPad, which I have a mapping application on there that actually marks the GPS, and you can write notes on the picture. And so he's been out and taking pictures, and he's still actually using it, of culverts and bridges for when we have our PDA meetings. So we'll be ahead of the schedule when we show up, because we'll have all the documentation for them, is the plan. There might be a few things we miss, but for the most part, we plan to have everything ready when they come in. Because they have 72 counties now in the declaration, so they're overwhelmed. So that's why we haven't seen them yet, is because it's that many counties included. So maybe 70. So either way, a lot of counties. Anything else I can help you gentlemen with today?
Not that I can think of.
You have a great day.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, next on the agenda is the K.Camp annual meeting voting delegates. The K.Camp holds their meeting at the K.A.C. convention, which is November 12th, and we need to appoint delegates to be voting delegates for any decisions that are coming forward that day. I'd like to just go ahead and make the nomination of Jack Ballard to be a voting delegate with Bill Pohl as the alternative.
I second that, Mr. Chairman.
It's been moved and seconded. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Passed 2-0. I'll let you fill that out, Michelle.
Absolutely.
Next is information only, the monthly EMS commissioner reports. I didn't have time to really delve into that this morning. Do you have any thoughts, or did you have a chance to look at it?
Not really. I shouldn't be.
We just received these this morning.
Those are available on today's meeting agenda.
Okay, on the agenda. Okay, so
for the
public is,
to do.
okay. As of informational only. Okay, old or unfinished business. Before we get to that, I've got a couple announcements. One is the fall blood drive for the Atchison County, which is Friday, October 4th at 1 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. at the Memorial Hall, 819 Commercial. Anybody interested in the blood drive? It says call 1-877-468-6844. So the community blood center.
Will that be sent out to all department heads so they can notify their employees?
Yes,
You can
it's
also call.
here for additional details here in the county. Call Emily Armstrong at 913-804-6121. Also, there's a position opening that's open. It's been a long time open on the Area Agency on Aging. I'm on that board now. We're going to soon post a letter with some information on it. Anyone that's interested in applying to be on that board should look at the county website, see the letter, and respond to Michelle. So that's been a while coming.
Mr. Chairman, we may have to back up and take care of this in your new business.
Yeah, I said before we got to old business that there was a couple announcements and things that we want to take care of. Last week we had approved a deal with Foley Equipment for a 2009 backhoe, which also had, as part of the deal, a 2-year extended warranty. Through a snafu with CAT itself, they cannot offer a 2-year full warranty on the machine of that age, but they are, so they've come back with a different deal. They reduced it to a 1-year warranty, but it's reduced the price $1,126. The price is $123,612 under the new contract, but it will only have a 1-year warranty.
1 year, $500.
Which we considered many options and talked about it, but I think we're still inclined to vote for it. So, do I hear a motion to approve the
I make
updated?
that motion. We go with Dean on the 2009 backhoe, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, I will second that. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed? Pass 2-0. I think we did sign down at the bottom, didn't we? Under
Initial.
I think you just sign under my name down at the bottom.
Is your initial thing on that?
Do you want to make a copy of that and send that?
I have to be on there.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay, now let's do older unfinished business before the board. County councilor updates.
We sent out
several demand letters for EMS. Gotten actually a couple of responses already with accounts that are being taken care of. But we had maybe 25, I think, that we sent out. I apologize, 18 that we sent out. So it does look like they're actually doing a pretty good job of vetting those before they come here. But we've had a couple of them that have had some positive response. If those are not, we don't reach any resolution, they'll be turned over for collection to Mr. Waring. Also, last week you selected Judd Herbster as the attorney to fill the vacant position for the rest of the year for appointed for juvenile and misdemeanors. And you have before you a contract for his employment. It's very similar to what was there for the other attorneys, except it's of a much shorter duration. And then in December, we'll go through the process of getting them filled for next year.
Okay, so this needs approval.
Yes.
Now, I do see that the copy does have just one signature, but it says Jack Bauer Chairman. How should I just strike that?
Just strike it and
as vice. Okay. Yeah. I'll make a motion to.
I'll make a motion that the vice chair sign off on this agreement since the chairman is gone. That's it.
Okay, I'll second that. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Passed 2-0. Do you have anything more, Pat?
No.
Is there any need for an executive session? Hearing none.
I don't know.
Any other business to deal with today? Anything? Let me double check mine. Hearing none, do I hear a motion to adjourn at 1:18?
I so move, Mr. Chairman.
I'll second that. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. 2-0, we are adjourned.